everyone. Hi. Today I will do more unusual video because I will be showing you the books that were gifted me for Christmas. As you will see, they are quite a lot, and that's because I love books. I love reading, and my friends and family know that. So each year I make a list with the titles I would like to read. There are a lot because there are a lot of books I would like to read. So my friends and family are able to pick and choose from that list. I also provide them with links, with indications as if I already have a book, if it's a series, if I would prefer the hardcover or the paperback version, and things like that, so they know what to give me. They are sure that I will like it, and I still have the surprise because the list is very long, so I really don't know what you're gonna get me from that list. So I thought it would be nice to do a little show and tell of the books I was gifted, and also tracing the covers because they are absolutely wonderful and stunning. Little disclaimer, these are all fantasy or sci-fi books. I do not only read fantasy and sci-fi, but they're my favorite genre, fantasy especially. So that being said, let's start. The first book is Flame Fall, which is the second book in the series by Rosario Munda called the series, I don't remember how it's called, but the first book is called Fireborn. So this is the second book after Fireborn. So F L A M E F A L L. Flamefall. We have a wonderful dragon, and another one here, and another one here. They are sparking fire, and here there is a little boy falling down. So the spine is also very beautiful with these Roman-like decorations, and on the back we have two more dragons here. So if you don't know this series, it's really good. I really liked the first book, and I suggest you to read it if you like fantasy, if you like dragons, adventures, political intrigues, and everything like that. So the second one is this book here, which is the first book in a series. I think it's a dilogy, and the book is called We Hunt the Flame. We hunt the flame. Here we have a sword, some flames, and an Arabic-like frame I don't know this book yet because I haven't read it, but I believe it's very beautiful. I am really intrigued by it. Now, the next book is this one. It's a bit big, and this is called She Who Became the Sun. She Who Became the Sun. Again, we have a dragon, oriental dragon by the look of it, maybe a Chinese one, and some clouds on the side. Again, I haven't read this one yet, so I don't really know how it is. I only know it's vaguely inspired by Chinese history and myth, and it's the first, again, I think, in a trilogy, but I'm very curious to read it and find out what this is about. So, now we have 3 books from the same series, so I will show them all together. Actually, they are the second, third, and fourth book in the Red Queen series, which I already had. I already had the Red Queen book, which is the first one, so I'm gonna show you only these 3 because they are the ones I was gifted. And this is a series by Victoria Aveyard. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And the second book is called Glass Sword, and it has this beautiful design of what I believe is a glass crown with blood dripping down of it, and also silver, I think, because in this world there are reds and silvers. Reds are people with red blood, and they are the commoners, and then we have the silver-blooded people, which are the royals, the nobles, and they also have supernatural powers. So I believe that the silver drips are from the silver blood. Then we have the second, well, not the third installment, which is King's Cage. And again, we have another crown shaped differently from the other one. This looks like little bones here in the middle, and this might be like a spine. And again, we have the drops, well, the dripping of blood, both red and silver. And then we have the fourth book, which is called War Storm, and this crown is very spiky, more menacing looking. And again, we have drippings of red and silver blood. But you might notice, interestingly, that in this one there are more red drippings. Here they are, well, again, more red drippings, and here there is only one and the rest are silver. And in the first one there were only red drippings of blood, so that's interesting. Maybe that means something story wise. And as you can see, the second one is it's long, but it's not that long. Then the third is a bit longer, and the fourth is definitely the longest of them all, because the first was the shortest. So let's move on to another book. This is a book I am very, very curious to read. It's called A Language of Dragons. And there is a dragon on the back. It's very, very beautiful, and it's designed as like a sort of calligraphic pen, I guess. Very beautiful. I am so curious to read this book. I know that it's a sort of like dark academia fantasy with dragons, of course, and reflection, which might be more than a reflection, about the power of languages, of translation, of words. And I study these things in university, so I am very excited to read about it in a fantasy. So let's go on to the next book, which is a bigger one. This is the second book in a series, which is the Poppy War series by R.F. Kuang. And this book is called The Dragon Republic. And here we have the protagonist. Well, I don't think it's the protagonist, but one of the protagonists with a sword and what looks like a dragon, which actually continues to the back. And we have the sea. I have read, and there is of course these sprayed edges, which are absolutely wonderful. They resemble the water, and I am mesmerized by this design. It's so beautiful. I read the first one already, which is the Poppy War, of course, and that had a very similar design with sprayed edges which resembled fire. So I'm very excited to discover why this book has this aquatic theme instead of fire, even though it's called Dragon Republic, the Dragon Republic, which should suggest an affinity with fire as well, but I will find out. And then we have the last book, which are actually books because it's a set, a collector set that my boyfriend gifted me for Christmas. I am in love with this. It's so beautiful. I want to be taking every book out because it's a bit complicated, but let me just talk to you a little bit about this. This is a series, as you may imagine, by Marissa Meyer, and the first book is called Cinder. The second book is called Scarlet. The third is called Cress. The fourth is called Winter. And then we have two extras, which I believe are a sort of, this one should be a collection of short stories, novellas, and this one should be like maybe a prequel from the point of view of a villain. And these two are called Stars Above and Fairest. And this is sci-fi series, which I'm very excited to read because I said that I love sci-fi, but I do not often read it. And these are all, at least the first 4 books, are all retellings of fairy tales. We have Cinderella, we have Merida from Brave, I believe. I think this should be Rapunzel and Snow White. And the box itself is so beautiful. I mean, it's the Lunar Chronicles boxed set. Here we have a stunning palace, very beautiful. On the back we have praise for the Lunar Chronicles, and on this other side we have the 4 covers. Let me see if I can like show you better. This is Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, Winter, Stars Above, and Fairest. So this is the set, and I am really excited to read about it. And I also hope you enjoyed this show and tell video. I know it's not one of my usuals, but I really wanted to show you my books because it's something I'm very passionate about. And if you have read some of it, if you want to read some of it, if you've been intrigued, just let me know in the comments and we can talk about this. And in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day or night, and we will see in my next video. Bye bye.